When I decided to join the case, I knew in my heart that this was not just for me, said Marie Kelly, but for every trans person in the state to have access to transition-related care. This case has helped me to become more of who I truly am, and that feels amazing. The case that Marie joined was Flack versus Wisconsin Department of Health Services, making it a class action. In doing so, Marie helped ensure that all trans Wisconsin Medicaid beneficiaries would receive the gender-confirming treatments they sought. When the U.S. District Court judge ruled in favor of Marie and the other trans plaintiffs, he noted that gender dysphoria is a serious medical condition, when if left untreated or inadequately treated, can cause adverse symptoms, such as anxiety, depression, serious mental distress, self-harm, and suicidal ideation. This ruling was monumental. It improved and even saved countless lives. After 175 years of punishing trans people, the law finally protected them. Cross-dressing was first outlawed here under the laws of the Michigan Territory before Wisconsin's statehood in 1848. Initially, cross-dressers were considered harmless public vagrants in the eyes of the law, but later they were considered suspicious for cross-dressing. There had to be some sinister reason. There had to be something the cross-dresser was hiding other than what they were assigned at birth. Laws were amended to include language around deceiving, misleading, or enticing the innocent public. In the 1940s, something called the three-article rule popped up. It was a dress code that required one to always be wearing 3 articles of gender-appropriate clothing and was cause for decades of police harassment. Thank goodness for the 1960s and its unisex clothing for ending this form of policing. In 1982, Wisconsin's gay rights bill made discrimination based on sexual orientation illegal, but not gender identity. Trans people were not intentionally left out. At the time, gay rights meant all LGBTQ Wisconsinites, and we were the first state in the nation to make gay discrimination illegal. But today, state law does not protect trans and non-binary people from discrimination in housing, public accommodation, and employment. And state legislators are targeting trans youth and their families. Thankfully, as the judge ruled in Flack versus Wisconsin Department of Health Services, federal law can protect trans people, or so we hope.